This year has been great for music so far. We've been talking about albums every week. This week is no different. Tory Lanez dropped an album, Memories Don't Die. I got that right. I ain't gonna talk about what we was talking about before.
Yeah, memories don't die.
Memories don't die.
Not memories do not lie.
Look, why you gotta bring it up? I just said we ain't gonna touch on that.
I'm just saying.
On the paper.
How y'all feel about the album?
Hey, that album was fire. You ask me, man.
All of a sudden,
Shit was hot, B.
Nah, I mean, like, I took a listen to it. I didn't get through the whole album, but I did notice that, like, one track would be, like, super gangster thugged out Tory, and then the next one is, like, super mellow R&B, like, I love my girl, would you be my girl type Tory. And it was a nice little switch up between two styles, but I'm saying I'll probably feeling the more R&B Tory more than I'm feeling like the gangster thug.
You not digging his bars though?
I mean, not necessarily saying that he don't have bars, but just kind of like how the tracks put together. I feel like the R&B melody tracks are put together and sound a little bit better than like the rap tracks. But I'm not knocking the raps at all. Like, it was some cool.
I think when you listen to a Tory Lanez album, you're actually listening to it because you want to hear the R&B record. It's like, yo, if I'm in the car with my girl, you know, I'm gonna put on some Tory Lanez. I want to hear some R&B. Where he start talking about some old gangster thugged out type shit, it kind of throws you off a little bit.
I mean, to be totally honest, I didn't even really know what to expect from it. Even when he was put out like his last couple mixtapes, I just threw them in. You know what I'm saying? Because you looked up and it was like, all right, everybody riding this Tory Lanez wave. Like, what is it about? You know, and then just judging the music from the listen, I would say, like, not like I said before, not saying that his raps is bad. They're solid, but I like how he puts together like the R&B tracks a little bit better.
See, that was gonna be my question. Is he at this point? Obviously, we know he was introduced as an R&B artist, but he's doing a whole lot more rapping these days. I mean, he definitely, like I said, he killed the sway, whatever, 5 Fingers of Death, whatever it's called. He definitely killed the flex. I mean, so he's obviously been focusing on bars more and more, but it seems like he's kind of conflicted of if he should be an R&B artist or if he should be a rap artist. I mean, I know we was talking about people like Drake. I feel like Drake is a rap artist. I mean, he definitely does his melodies or whatever, but you're never gonna get more melodies than you get raps. You know what I'm saying? Like,
here's my thing with Drake though. Like, with Drake, he'll put out, like, he'll jump on a remix or he'll put out like a mixtape, and it's just like all these dope bars and dope tracks. But then here comes this album, and it's just like super mellow, super laid back, like, please, random regular girl, would you like be with me type stuff. Like, like, it's just like, yo, where are we coming from? Which I don't mind. I like Drake's raps and I like the R&B stuff too. I just don't like it when he get like gangster, like he go like do something.
When Drake get gangster,
like, cause he'll
Drake got gangster a few times. And I was like,
he got gangster. Like, I mean, I heard him get gangster with his security. Like, yo, my security gonna put some hands on you. I never heard him talking about doing anything himself.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he out here like, yo, I'll pull or whatever out on you, but like he be saying some stuff like that that's kind of out of your character. But okay, it's
like,
cool.
All right, Drake.
It's a cool line.
If Drizzy got the money, then Drizzy gonna pay it. Like, sit down.
All right, we ain't talking about Drake. We're talking about Tory Lanez. The album to me is dope. I'm just conflicted because it's literally like a rap song, an R&B song, a rap song, an
every
R&B
other
song,
every other track,
song, an R&B song.
I would say it's kind of like he combined like his mixtapes together. One project, together. So it's like you're getting a little bit of both.
So do you listen to Tory for raps or for singing?
You listen to Tory for singing. That was my point initially, but I think with Tory Lanez, he's probably one of those artists. He just don't want to be put into a box. You know, he wants to be a rapper. He wants to be a rapper, but he's known for voice. And like, if you was a rapper with a voice, what would you do? If you was a rapper, like, that's what your heart said that you wanted to do, but you had a voice. Like, come on, you probably be singing your own hooks, man. Come on.
Oh yeah. See, I don't know. Okay, so I'm not really a fan of Tory like that, right? So I don't be checking for him. I ain't listening to none of his mixtapes.
He got some dope songs though.
He one of them artists. it's a few artists like this. So nothing against him as an artist, but he's one of those artists I can hear a dope song from, and I will recognize that it's a dope song, but it don't motivate me to listen to anything beyond that. Like, this is dope, but it don't be like, oh, let me check out this whole project. So going into this, I didn't really know what to expect. Obviously, I knew the whole, he'd be rapping sometimes, he'd be singing sometimes.
Yeah.
But my takeaway from this was, it sounded. I thought the album was average, personally. Like I didn't really think it was dope, but I didn't think it was trash either. But I think the issue was, as far as the songs where he was rapping, there were some songs where it sounds like he was trying to be inspirational, and it just wasn't registering to me. Like his bars wasn't connecting. I was like, yeah, I get the energy you trying to give off.
Okay.
But the bars ain't connecting to me. So I personally enjoyed the R&B songs more because it was just like I could vibe to it more. I ain't really paying attention to it.
Tory Lanez wasn't really motivating you for getting out of the streets, huh?
I mean, okay, so I forget the name of the song, right? But I was listening to it and I was like, yo, this sound like a Meek Mill kind of song. Like the energy he was giving off, like I felt like he was trying to convey motivation, not to get out of the streets or anything, but like he was trying to motivate you to do whatever you got to do, and it just wasn't connecting to me. Like, well, I'll go to the next song.
I mean, I'm with you. I feel like it was a solid project, and I would say I would throw on like a singing Tory track before I threw on like a rapping Tory track.
I mean, I would agree with that.
I agree with that too.
Me personally, I'm still trying to figure out the difference between Tory Lanez and Bryson Tiller. To me, they like the same person. So, like, if I'm listening to him, I can't tell. Is that Tory Lanez or is it Bryson Tiller? And that might be me personally, but to me, I get those two confused. Like,
I think of Bryson Tiller, I think like a creep. Like,
why?
Like some dude that just stare out of the window at a girl that
man, you've been looking at too many memes or something,
and like writing all these crazy lyrics about how much he loves like this particular chick. That's what when I listen to Bryson Tiller, that's like what popped in my brain.
The funny thing is, the hardest track on this album to me is a rapping track, which is Pieces. They got 50 Cent featured
50?
on it.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
That track was hard as hell. But that's like the hardest track on it, but he's rapping on it. But I think it's because he actually told a story.
That could be.
That Brenda got a baby track.
Nah, it wasn't a Brenda got a baby.
I mean, that's
track.
what 50 calls it on the track itself, though. He's like, "Oh yeah, you rapping like some Brenda got a baby." Like, I mean, 50 literally says that on the track if you listen to the track.
I don't think he said that, but
okay,
possibly. I missed
maybe
it.
I made that shit up. But
if you knew what the track was about, obviously you didn't.
I definitely heard the shit. Nah,
basically,
maybe I made it up.
like I said, I've been drinking all week.
So basically, what the track is about is Tory rapping about a guy whose dad gets killed, who is actually killed by his cousin,
yeah,
who his
track.
dad was raping when she was a girl. Yes, his dad was fucking on the cousin when she was a girl. So she killed him, and he was trying to figure out who killed his dad.
And he ended up killing himself.
No, his crackhead mom told him the story about who killed his dad, and he ended up killing his mom and then himself. So I don't know how the hell you got Brenda got a baby out of that, but
I don't know. That shit sound like a Netflix special.
I mean, somewhere there was a girl that got raped that had a baby.
no, she never had a baby
Exactly.
Oh.
though. She never had a baby. There was no baby involved except for the dude rapping about him being a kid and his dad.
Oh, he was
there.
just having sex with the cousin, but she didn't have a baby.
No, yeah.
What?
That's disgusting.
I'm confused.
Yeah,
What-
so
Tory
who's
Lanez
having
was-
sex with whose cousin now?
The
Where?
dad
Tory
was
Lanez's
having.
dad.
Yeah, Tory Lanez's dad was having sex with his cousin. I'm not saying in real
Copy.
life.
All
Just
right.
just for the story wise, he was playing the kid who was trying to figure out who killed his dad.
Right.
The person that killed his dad was actually his girl cousin who his dad was raping, and that's why she killed him.
Right.
His mom told him the story of why and who killed him, and he felt like, all right, well, y'all was lying to me this whole time, so he killed his mom and then killed himself.
That's why he killed his mom, though. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
the
Because
thing.
she was a
lied to
crackhead,
him.
and they didn't lie. They didn't tell him the truth his whole life. I
But
don't
she
know.
did tell him the truth. That
Yeah,
was,
then after the fact though.
I got to go back and listen to that because
that
I
shit is
missed.
stupid.
Exactly.
I missed
but
the whole joint.
it's stupid. It's deep.
And 50 Cent did say some Brenda has a baby shit. Listen to that motherfucking track.
Randomly, 50 is the
I'm not
OG
making
on
this
the
shit
track. Man, go listen to the track. It's called Pieces. Y'all tell me y'all outlook on it.
Yeah.
I think I explained it perfectly. Y'all niggas is immature.